And so all you need is a mat. If you have a block or a water bottle or something that you can use for a block, perfect. If not, you're good to go. So tonight, let's start in down dog, y'all. I'm feeling frisky, feel like I need to move some energy, so let's just get right to it. Yeah, take that jacket off, Emily. You don't need that thing. Start to do some knee pumpers, as my daughter would say. Start to pedal your knees, bend one knee, bend your other knee. And as you're pedaling your knees, when you straighten one leg, press your heel down and then press the other heel down. So you're really accessing your calf muscles, getting into the back of your ankles, into your Achilles tendon. And start to breathe in a really big and powerful way. Your body, your movement is an expression of yourself, and your breath is. So make your breath be heard by anyone in your space, your dog, or just the walls around you. Now bring your feet together and lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. Now, if you guys want to put some music on, you can do that. Flatten through your right foot and lift your right heel up 3 more inches. Scorpion dog, bend your top knee open. Squeeze your right heel towards your left glute. Yeah, Kate's getting some headphones on. I love that. So great. Lift your right knee up higher towards your ceiling. Pin your belly button to your backbone. Shift forward. Pull your knee in towards your chest. Stack your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists. Hug in. Get real tight like a ball. 3-legged dog kick up and back. Right knee to left elbow. So cross underneath your body. You can bend your elbows slightly to create a shelf and maybe hike your right knee on top of your left tricep. Nice, Emily. Kick up and back, 3-legged dog. Step forward, low lunge. Bring your right foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Yeah, so left knee is bent and on the floor. Good. Take a full deep breath, and yeah, you can reach up if you want. Shift your hips more forward, exhale. Now plant your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Inhale, lengthen through your right side body, and then twist open towards the right side of your mat. Good, deep breath. If you want at this point to lift your back knee, you can do that. Otherwise, keep it grounded to the earth. Take a deep breath and lengthen through your spine. Stay and twist, exhale. Good, do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen, access space. Twist and exhale. Plant both hands to your mat. Step back, high plank. So spread all 10 fingers out away from each other and look at least a foot in front of your mat. And now shift your shoulders forward, press into the pads of your toes, and then just shift back. Press your heels to the back edge of your mat so your shoulders move behind your wrists. And then just move back and forth between these 2 positions. So it's like as you're gliding forward and gliding back. Keep your breath open and present. Good, on your next shift forward, pause, lower all the way down to the earth, exhale. Lower your belly down, peel your chest up, cobra pose. Hands are real light on your mat. Forehead to the floor, exhale. Lift up again, cobra pose. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Lower down, breathe out. One more time, lift up, cobra pose. Lower down, breathe out. Tuck your toes under, press straight up to high plank or hands and knees, downward facing dog, breathe out. But take a really big deep breath and right here, fill up, open your mouth, send it out. Lift your left heel up towards the ceiling. Scorpion dog, open through your left side. Yeah, fan all of your left toes. Press your hands down into your mat. Take one more breath. Lift your knee up higher, higher. Low lunge. Step forward in between your hands. Lower your right knee down, or you can keep it lifted. And take some breaths here. Be willing to shift your pelvis forward as you open up through your chest and your collarbones. And now Ujjayi. Focus on the steady whisper of your in-breath and your out-breath. Plant your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Lengthen through your left side and then peel open. You might lift your right knee. Activate through your core in a really powerful way here to support your whole body. So let's breathe together. Inhale, lengthen. Twist and exhale, open. Again, breathe in. Breathe out, empty, full release. High plank, everybody. Fan your fingers and do this. Direct your pointer finger straight forward and your thumbs in towards one another. Now shift forward on your next in-breath. This time lower halfway, or you can always modify and come all the way down. Upward facing dog or come into cobra. Take a couple breaths here. So pull both shoulders back. Press your chest bone to the front of your room and open up your eyes. Beautiful, Hannah. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Ujjayi. Steady breath. That's your constant and that's your guide. Come high up onto your toe tips. Lift both heels. Bend your knees. Breathe out. Look forward. Step or jump to your hands. Woo, Sarah's in the house. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Exhale. Reach up. Extended mountain pose. Inhale. Hey, Sarah Vera. Forward fold. Breathe out. Lift up halfway to standing. Press into the pads of your feet. Forward fold. Exhale. Look behind you. Separate your feet. Come into ragdoll pose. So you can grab both toes with your fingers, or you can grab your opposite elbows and just simply drape your chest over your legs. But shake your head around. Release through your cervical spine, through your head, through your brain. Now release your elbows, toe heel or jump your feet together as an option. Lift up halfway, lengthen, forward fold, exhale. Rise up, extended mountain pose. Suck your belly in and up, hands to heart center, pause. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Squeeze your quads into your femurs, forward fold, exhale. Lift up halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana, step or shoot back. Upward facing dog. Press into the tops of your feet. Good, Kate. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. And one breath right here to keep the fire. Inhale. Breathe out completely. Exhale. Look forward. Flow empty to your thumbs. Halfway. Nice, Shiva. Forward bow. Extended mountain pose. Come up to the peak. Look up. Dive forward. Halfway lift. Pull the crown of your head to the top of your mat. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing. Press into your first fingers. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Soften the back of your knees. And pull your inner ankles to the back of your room. The outside of your ankles pull straight down, so you can't see your heels here. Take a deep breath in. Follow this breath out until there's no air left, then look forward and pounce empty in between the breath. Half lift, dive forward. Chair pose, inhale. Stay and exhale. Keep with the breath, inhale. Sink your tailbone down, exhale. 2 more, in. Clear it out, out. All right, this is it, inhale. Forward fold, deep release, exhale. Halfway lift, low plank. Step or shoot back. If you're shooting back, you're bending your elbows to low plank. Up dog, press into your thumb and first finger. Down dog, breathe out. Right foot steps forward, warrior 1. Ground your back heel down, rise up. Here, I'll shadow you guys. Pull your right hip crease back. And start to work your hips so they're more forward. And it might take, a couple pulses, and then settle here. Draw your front body into your back body. So you're not blowing out, you're pulling in. Press through your feet, inhale, reach up, look up. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. If you want more, keep your right leg lifted, 3-pointed chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior 1. Press into the back edge of your right foot here. And then suck your foot arches up off your mat. Bend into your left knee a little bit more. Yeah, if you can, you must. Heed the call. Inhale, reach up. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Keep your navel pulled into your back as you descend. Upward facing, downward facing. Awesome drishti. Now resettle your eyeballs at one point behind you. Soften where you need to soften and firm up where you need to firm up. Right? It's all about balanced action. Now let's put it all together. Come high up onto your toes. Breathe in. Bend your knees. Breathe out. Jump. Step. Halfway. Bow. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Squeeze in towards your midline as you reach up. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift, build some heat here, squeeze in, Chaturanga Dandasana, spring back. Up dog, down, right foot, warrior 1. Ground down like earth, reach up like air, low plank, exhale. Take your time, there's no rush, upward facing, move at your own pace. Down dog, left foot, go ladies, warrior 1. Pull up into your core, reach high, low plank. Follow your breath. That's your pace, upward facing. Down dog, breathe out. Look to the top edge of your mat, fly forward. Nice, Sarah, halfway lift. Pull your head towards me, bow. Utkatasana, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Lock in. Squeeze in. Big deep breath. Twist to the right. Hook your elbow, and then once you have the hook, open up through your arms. Yeah. If your feet are apart, then your knees are apart that same distance. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen. You've got it, Shiva. Exhale, twist. One more deep breath in. Forward fold, out, hail. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Utkatasana, chair. Other side. Twist left. Press your top hand firmly into your lower hands. Engage your core. Yeah, open up your arms here. Once you have stability, then you can grow from that stability. You can expand And be in discovery. Check your knees. If one knee is pulling forward, pull it back. Yeah, everyone's looking. That's perfect. Now let's take a couple deep breaths together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. You got one more inhale here. Breathe in. Bow, exhale. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Pull both shoulders back. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Back heel lifts. Bend into your right knee deeper. Go for the 90-degree angle. Why not? Hands to heart center. See if you can sink a little lower. Squeeze your back hamstring up. Lower halfway down. Twist to the right. Now open up your arms. Do this. Grab your ankle with your left hand. And now bring your left hand to the floor, to the inside of your right foot. Side plank, here we go. Spin onto the knife edge of your left foot. Step your right foot on top of your left. Curl your right hip in towards your midline and then press your hips up. Give a little hip bump up. Good, take one more full deep breath in. High plank, listen here. Forearm plank, come down onto your forearms. You can clasp your fingers together, or you can press your palms evenly down into your mat. Soften behind your heart. So if you're doming a bunch in between your shoulder blades, consider dropping your chest down ever so slightly and looking more forward. Look more forward, Kate. Yeah, and Kara, good. Now dolphin pose. Walk your feet towards your elbows. Press your lower arm bones into your mat, just like they were your feet or your hands. If you want, you can take one leg and lift it up and then take some hops. Otherwise, you stay in your dolphin and focus on your foundation. Focus on stabilizing. Nice, Sarah. Good. Switch sides if you're doing some dolphin kicks. Really good. Everybody stay with it. Make sure you're breathing fully. Yeah, Emily, for 3, 2, high plank. Plant one hand, plant your other hand. Chaturanga or downward facing dog, ladies. Awesome. Okay, down dog, breathe out. Step your left foot forward, crescent lunge. Stabilize here by squeezing in towards your midline. So it's like you're even sucking your yoga clothes up into your body. Good, look at one point in front of you. Yeah, bring your breath in and out through your nose if you can. Hands to heart center. Lower halfway down, twist to the left. Yeah, keep your prayer right at your heart, right at the center of you, the seat of your soul. Now open up through your arms. You can bring your right hand to your left ankle if you want. A little something different. Squeeze your outer hips in, draw your core in, plant your left hand into the inside of your right foot. Vasisthasana, side plank, step back. Or right hand down. Yeah, the other side. Yeah, right hand down, good. Kick your hips up just a touch here. And try looking up. That'll bring your whole pose, the whole shape of the pose up. Yes, Maggie. For 3, draw in to expand out. 2, take one more deep breath. High plank. Forearm plank, pause here. For 5, draw your tailbone down towards your heels. Build an inner fire right here. 3, lift the back of your head, Sarah Barra. Yeah, 2, 1, high plank to chaturanga or straight back to downward facing dog. Nice work, ladies. Take a couple cleansing breaths. Open up through your face, your chest, your heart. Come high up onto your toes. Bend your knees, fly forward. Halfway. Lengthen more. Bow. Mountain pose, rise. Eagle, right side. Right arm under. That just lit myself on fire. Right leg over. I got a candle for us tonight. Yeah, I knew it was gonna might be an issue. Good, sink your hips down. Lift your elbows up. Yeah. Mountain pose, sweep up. Left side, eagle. Squeeze your inner thighs together so no air or no light can shine through your legs. Amazing focus, ladies. Sweep up, mountain. Right side, Garudasana. Lift your rib cage up off your pelvis. So you're really creating space between your pelvis, your lower ribs. Mountain. Left side. Practice this side for what's possible in this pose. Not for the perfection of it. We try to get things right or look good. We really end up crippling ourselves and not expressing. Sit down a little lower. Yeah, just be in the exploration of that. Mountain pose, sweep up. Samastitihi, so stand tall, bring your arms alongside you. Join me in a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Standing leg raise, grab your right knee or your foot, open to the right. You can extend your left arm and maybe sweep your gaze over your left palm. And we're going to come into airplane pose next. We're just going to bring the right leg back around versus coming forward. Keep both shoulder heads lifted. And notice if you're blowing out or losing integrity through your front body. Knit your front ribs together. Pull your belly in and up. Bring your hands to heart center. Twisting half moon. Bring your left hand down to a block or to the earth. And then open up towards the right edge of your mat. Bring your right hand down, lift your left arm up, twisting half moon. Yeah, now we've got it. Lift the inside of your right heel straight up towards your ceiling. Good, hang on to it, Sarah. You've got it, Hannah. One more full deep breath. Bring both feet together, exhale. Half lift, create space, create more length. Keep pulling your head forward, bow. Rise high, mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Breathe in. Exhale. Standing leg raise on the left side. Grab your foot or your knee. Once you have stability, then go for it. Open. Open and expand from exactly where you are. Right? We have a choice in the matter. Are we going to contract and shrink in these times? Or are we going to expand and open and grow? Airplane, just slide your left leg behind you. Lift both shoulders up. Imagine my hands are underneath your shoulders, lifting your shoulders up, expanding your chest, just like in upward facing dog. Ujjayi. Hannah, try bringing your hands closer to your hips. Try that and see if that gives you access to more stability. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Bring your right hand down to the earth. We'll start with straight up half moon and then we'll do twisting half moon. Take your time like opening into this pose. It's like a flower blooming. It doesn't happen all at once. Good, Kate. Try lifting your left foot, Kate, and everybody. And then switch sides. Bring your left hand down, twisting half moon to the right edge of your mat. There we go. Half moon is one of the most challenging balancing poses there is. So be gentle here with yourself and work with the pose for the possibility of it, not for the perfection. Really good, Shiva. Look up at your right hand, everybody. Yeah, and bow forward. Bring both feet together. Lift up halfway to standing. Forward fold. Rise up, mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Figure 4, cross your right ankle over your left knee and then sit down. So hips sit back here. Engage your core. And then from here, you can play. You can wrap your arms around your lower leg. Bring your foot into your elbow crease, your knee into your elbow crease. Yeah, and then you pull your chest forward. Versus rounding, pull forward. And then you might plant your hands and come into an arm balance. You can squeeze your toes over your left bicep. Or stay and breathe. Yeah, good, Kara. Good, Sarah. Nice, M for 3. Look more forward, Sarah and Kara. 2, stay with it. Wherever you are is perfect. Keep working it. Take one more deep breath. Slowly lift up out of your pose. Rebuilding it. Replant your right foot. Sweep up. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Take the other side. Figure 4. Cross your left ankle over your right leg and sit down. Stay engaged to your core. So it's really easy to lose that. So keep the Uddiyana Bandha and then move. This is a great hip opener on the left. Yeah, stay here or bring your hands down. Hands are about shoulder distance, just like Chaturanga, and then bend your elbows, build a shelf. And then you'll hook your left toes over your right bicep. Really good. Nice, Kara. Ujjayi, everybody. Beautiful, Maggie. Really good stability. And then slowly shift up out of the pose. Awesome. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep up. Big, full, expansive breath in. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Bakasana, crow pose. So plant your hands. Lift your hips real high. Knees on top of your triceps. Or, of course, you can always take Malasana, low squat. Once you're balancing, commit to pulling your sternum more forward. Good, Kara. Squeeze your knees in towards your elbows. Good effort, everybody. Yeah, Kate. If you come out, come right back in. We got 3 more counts, okay? Stay with it. 3, 2, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step or shoot back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior 2. First warrior 2 of the practice, I believe. So let's hang out here for a bit. Press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Yeah, go wide with your stance here. Maggie was just bringing her feet more forward. You do that, everyone else. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach back. Reach back, reach back. Open up through your right side, extended side angle, right elbow to right knee. Press both feet firmly into your floor. Go a little lower. Like come past your edge. Your edge is always growing from day to day, moment to moment. Now flip and reverse. Press into your front foot. Straighten your right leg. Triangle pose. Lengthen. Right hand down to a block, or you could grab your ankle here. Roll more of your weight into your instep, to the inside of both feet. Ujjayi. Tuck your right hip in, open your left hip. Pyramid pose. Bring both hands to frame your front foot. Step in enough that your back heel is rooted into the earth. You don't want to be too narrow, but you don't want to be too long here either. Shiva, try toe heeling your right foot over to the right, just a touch more. See what that does. Yeah, like right there. See how that feels? More room for your hips to move around. Good. Full deep breaths into your whole back body. Be willing to open here. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow easy here, ladies. Easy does it. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left foot warrior dose. Neutralize through your pelvis, so draw your tailbone straight down. That might feel like a little bit of a tuck for some of you. Yeah. Land your gaze. Your gaze is your vision. Extended side angle. Reverse, reverse. Left elbow to left knee. Spin your chest up towards your ceiling. Keep on committing to rotating your upper body. So you're getting a little bit of a twist here. Pull your left shoulder back, Sarah, and everybody pull your shoulder blades behind you. Now press through your front foot, reverse your warrior, reach back. As you reach back, straighten your left knee. Trikonasana, triangle, access length first and then lower. Yeah, you guys have got it. Draw in towards your pelvis. So femur bones pull in towards the socket. Yeah, and then pull your rib cage more forward. Take a huge breath in. Open, open, open. Pyramid pose. Right hand down. Step your back foot in. Make sure your heels are not in one line unless that works for you. For most of us, it feels pretty narrow. So I like to practice with more space. Tuck your belly in and up and see if you can lower your chest down more. Do this, lift up halfway, come up onto your fingertips, and then lead with your chest, kind of wave down, exhale. And then you can bring your hands back down if you brought them to your hips. You might do that one more time if that feels good. Lifting up halfway, leading with your chest and coming down. Sometimes that can bring a deeper expression of this pose. Inhale. High plank, pause here. We'll all meet in high plank. It's a good resting spot. Really fire it up here. Integrate bones into sockets, muscle into bones. And then from there, radiate out lightness. Radiate the element of air, softness. Yeah, amongst the strength. Yeah, I see your one little eyeball there. All right, let's slowly lower down together. 5 counts. 5. You can bring your knees down. 4, 3. Lift the back of your head, a lot of you. 2, 1, 0. Come down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Locust pose. Lift your chest. Lift both lower extremities. That's real active through the back body. Stretching and opening through the front of the body. Fan your toes like a starfish. Yeah, hope you're listening to some good tunes there, Kate. Lower down, exhale. Shake it out or windshield wiper your feet side to side. This time, superhero locust. Extend your arms out in front of you, palms facing in towards one another. Lift up from the floor to the core. Your core, draw in and express out. See if you can bring your heels a little closer in towards one another. Good, Hannah. Yes, Kara. One more breath. Lift up and open. Lower down, exhale. Windshield wiper your feet or shake your hips out. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, high plank. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. And we're going to come into half camel here. So scoot your back knee in enough that it's right underneath your right hip. Okay? I'm not going to mirror you because then I'll get too confused. So you can bring your hands to your hips to start. Okay? And then from here, you're going to reach your left arm up, and then you can reach back for your left quad, or you can tuck your back toes and reach back for your left heel as you reach your right arm up. So half camel. Even though you're bending your back, keep your front body engaged. So pull, your ribs in. Yes, Sarah. You can let your head fall back if that feels good. Take one more full breath in. Stay and breathe out, arc even more. Slowly rise up. Bring your right hand down, left hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Take a couple knee pumpers. And then take the other side. Low lunge on the left. Scoot your back knee in so it's right underneath your left hip. Tuck your back toes. And then go for it. You can reach your, right arm up? Yep, right arm up. You can grab for your right heel and then extend your left arm. Press the front of your pelvis forward. So this is really opening up through the front of your pelvis that can get really tight and constricted. Nice, Maggie Lee. Yeah, press into your foundation. So this can be a balancing pose. Press into your front foot, press into your right toes, your right knee. Good, Sarah. Take one more full breath in, everybody. Stay and breathe out. Cartwheel out of it. Left hand down, Right hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Look to the front of your mat, lift your heels, bend your knees, exhale, jump forward, cross your ankles, lay down. Come all the way onto your spine. Come into bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Bring your feet together and extend your right leg above you. You can cinch your shoulder blades together underneath your back to access more of a lift. Now do Barbie feet like you're in high heels. So flex your toes, right? So your toes draw towards your kneecap and then point your foot. So the ball of your foot is pressing up. Your toes are pulling towards you. Yeah, Emily, just like that. Press your right foot up even higher. See if you access 1 more inch of lift. Set your right foot down. Extend your left leg. Press firmly into your right foot as you extend and lift through your left foot. Make Barbie toes. Yep. So you're really opening up through your foot, and then press the ball of your left foot higher. Lift your hips more. Take a deep breath in. Left foot comes down. Pause here. You can lift both heels if you'd like. And if you do that, you might feel like you need to walk your feet a little closer in towards your bum, and you can do that here for 5. Yeah, squeeze the whole back side of your body. 3, 2, squeeze your inner thighs together, Emily and everybody. Good, Em. And then come all the way down onto your back. Wave your knees side to side. Full wheel pose or another bridge pose. Ready, set, let's do it. Lift up. Dial your feet straight forward at 12 o'clock. So most of you toes in, heels can stay where they're at. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift up, touch higher. Come down, slowly soften onto your back body. 1 full breath right here. Open your mouth. Up again, wheel or bridge. 1 more round. Yeah, go, Hannah. So in wheel, more of the weight is in your lower body, so press down more through your feet. Yeah, bridges, do the same. 3, hold on to it. Breathe into the space of possibility, not perfection. 1, stay up on 1 and give 1 some love. Come down, 0. Squeeze or bring your feet together and let your knees wing out to the side. Take a nice supta for a minute. It's really good to neutralize your spine before you curl in and create the opposite action. Now bring your hands behind your head. You can interlace your fingers together. Keep your legs as they are. Keep your feet together, knees wide. And start to crunch up. So upper body starts to crunch. To bring a little bit extra in, you can hover your heels up off the mat. Makes it quite a bit more intense. Yeah, good, Kate. Yeah, you can either keep your lower body still with your heels hovered, or you can do a double crunch and start to bring your knees towards your elbows. Yeah, you can do a little lift, a little kick at the top there. Open up wider through your chest. Yeah, lift your chin up off your chest. Good, Hannah. Keep going. Building core strength here, core stability to support us in all facets of our lives. Yeah, go, Sarah. Squeeze your feet in more, really make contact. Yeah, you butterfly your toes out. 5, got 5 more left in you ladies. 4, 3, yeah, push it out. 2, 1. Now draw your knees into your chest, hug in. Rock and roll. Start to create some momentum. Keep the muscle. Keep definitely the muscle, but bring some momentum to move you. Move and be moved. On your next in-breath, meet me in boat pose. Show me your feet in the camera. Yeah, get your feet up all in my face. Pull your shoulders back. Lift your arms up. Lift your arms up. Don't resist the lift. Yeah, do it even if you don't like it. Yes, you all are a yes, 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 yes. All right, rock forward, cross your ankles, plant your hands. Chaturanga. Nice, Sarah. Up dog, press into your index finger. Down dog, beautiful. Give a couple knee pumpers. Okay, half pigeon right side. Good, and try this before you lower down. Try half pigeon in a different way. So parallel your right femur to the right edge of your mat versus real open. Try it more aligned. So your left foot is going to be more into your groin, and then lower down from there. This is oftentimes a lot more accessible to yogis. We all have different abilities, and it's not always based off of flexibility. It has a lot to do with our bone structure. Allow your hips to be real heavy here and drop into your mat. Like give something up, give up what you must, and be empty. Empty your mind. To create a clear space. Breathe into the very depths of your lungs. Exhale, follow it out. Take one more breath, just like that. Inhale. Outhale. Roll onto your right hip. Gomukhasana. So cross your left leg over, your left knee stacks on top of your right knee. Or right leg stacks on top of your left knee. Yeah. Good, now you can stay here, or you can shift forward, which can be really nice. Or if you want to take the bind, you can reach your right arm overhead and then reach your left arm out to the side and then take a bind behind your back. And then you can shift forward from here. Yeah, grab an article of clothing to bridge the gap if you want to take a bind. And then if you're binding and folding forward, keep your top elbow lifted. So rather than rounding, keep more of a straight-ish spine here. Yeah, so you're just folding straight forward. You're not twisting at all, just folding straight down. Good, take 2 more breaths right here. One more. Follow it out. Bring your legs behind you, downward facing dog. If you want to throw in a chaturanga, throw in a chaturanga, otherwise meet me in down dog. And then half pigeon left side. So align your left femur with the left long edge of your mat. Now notice how this is different. For me, it acts as a different part of my hip. Softly surrender here. Lean into all the sensations, all the feelings. Like continually opening to what is, to what's right here versus what we want or what we think should be. It requires so much more energy to resist. Soften through the back of your heart. And really open up and soften within your heart. Beaming the essence of love to everyone that needs it right now, to yourself, to others. Take a juicy breath in. Follow it out. One more on your own. Gomukhasana on the other side, cow face pose, or in yin it's called shoelace. Good, so right leg is on top this time, yeah? So position yourself first, so most of each sit bone is rooted down, so you're not really bobbling. You could support your lifted hip with something. And then if you want to take the bind, take the bind. So same side, your right leg, right arm on top, yeah? And then lean forward, yeah. Target area here is the outside of both hips. So really direct your breath there as an invitation to open. Continually opening. Meeting each moment uniquely. Ujjayi, a couple more breaths, ladies. Yeah, oh yeah, big old lick on Kara's face. Her hands are bound. Her dog saw an opportunity and took full advantage. All right, inhale, lift up. Extend both your legs in front of you. Flex your feet. Draw your toe tips towards your nose tip. Inhale, reach up. Lead with your heart and your chest. Forward fold, not your head, your chest. And then drop your head down. Oh yes, that feels so good. You can even pull your toe tips towards you. Breathe into each vertebrae. Inhale, lift up. Incline plank with legs straight, or you can take reverse tabletop with knees bent. Press your pelvis straight up towards the heavens. Now you can drop your head back, open up through your throat. Maybe take some lion's breaths. Yeah, this is a really powerful pose. So press down into your foundation. From your foundation, lift up out of it. Yeah. Take one more deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, tongue out, eyes open. Look at your thighs, sit your hips down. Come into your inversion of choice. If you have a wall near you, you can bring your legs up the wall, or just straight up shoulder stand, waterfall in the center of the room, headstand. Yeah, if you know the setup for headstand, take it. So much opportunity within the space of your own house. A lot of space around you to do what you are called to do in this moment. Bring your hands a little further back, Kara. Maybe try that. So you can see your fingertips. You want to see your fingertips. Yeah. Nice, Sarah. Good, Hannah. Take Barbie feet if you're in shoulder stand or headstand. So remember, it's the flexing of the toes, but the pointing of the feet, which can be sometimes challenging if you're trained in gymnastics or dance or ballet or something like that. Hold steady with your breath. Good, Kate. Yeah, Kate, you might try walking your elbows a little closer together and then walking your hands up your back. See if you can access more lift. There you go, girl. Draw your ribs in closer, Sarah. Yeah, oh yeah, I saw a real shift there, girl. Okay, everybody, if you're in shoulder stand, you come into plow, or if you're in waterfall, you come into plow. Now, if you're on your head, you can linger there for a bit longer, but then come into child's pose for at least half the amount of time that you were in your full inversion. Plowers, that's what I'm calling you. Come into deaf person's pose. Bring your knees to the outside of your head. And then unroll all the way down. Everyone come onto your back. Take the next 30 seconds to complete your practice as you desire. And lead with intuition here. Like really, what is your body called to do? What does it need here? Listen. Listen for what's needed in this space. And then when you feel complete, start to make your way to your resting pose. You can open up real big here. Maybe bring your feet wide, open your arms up to a T. Take up space, space for grace, space to receive. And take a big old cleansing breath in. Open your mouth, release it out. I'm going to read you a little poem from one of my favorite, Dana Fouds. She's got some amazing readings. There is no controlling life. Try corralling a lightning bolt, containing a tornado. Dam a stream and it will create a new channel. Resist and the tide will sweep you off your feet. Allow and grace will carry you to higher ground. The only safety lies in letting it all in, the wild and the weak, fear, fantasies, failures, and success. When loss rips off the doors of the heart or sadness veils your vision with despair, practice becoming, simply bearing the truth in the choice to let go of your known way of being. The whole world is revealed to your new eyes.
Along through the breeze, like a bird in a tree, like a dolphin your mama coming home to the place where I belong. I wanna be free, me, be the only thing that I see. Not to rise, not to fall, be the one with love and all. There is no high, no low, there's nowhere else to go except inside your heart and be just who you are. But your mama, oh, to the place where I belong. But your mama, oh, to the place where I belong. But your mama coming home to the place where I belong. But your mama coming home to the place where I belong.
Take a nice full deep breath into the bottom of both lungs. Keep filling till you can't fill any more. And then choose to release it through your nose or your mouth. Start to flutter life back into your body. And then position yourself into a fetal position. And acknowledge yourself for showing up onto your mat in your own home studio this Monday afternoon. And with your eyes closed, press up to a seated position. Seal your palms together. Sit up real tall. Let's take a couple united breaths together. Inhale. Outhale. Breathe in. Pour it out. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live your life with so much ease. Namaste, ladies. Great work. Give it up for yourselves, for your yogis, near and far. Miss Emily's practicing from Helena with us. Yeah, and it's so great. Like, there's so many good things about this, as I know and trust that you guys all realize, that we're still, able to connect like this from afar. And I want to invite you guys all to an upcoming program that is complimentary to you all. It's going to be from my original home studio in Bend, Oregon, Namaspa Yoga Community. It's the 40 Days to Personal Revolution. And so it's all about deepening into yoga. And so we practice a lot, we meditate, we learn about nutrition and how it affects our body, as well as inquiry. So we do a lot of journal work. And basically it's a 6-week program. We meet once a week on Tuesdays from 8 to 9:15. I'm definitely going to be participating and maybe leading portions of it as well. My best friend Brandy is going to be leading it. So if you're interested, all the information is on our Instagram link in the bio. And then if you have questions right now, you can unmute yourself and you can ask me any questions. Otherwise, have a great night, lovelies. So nice to be here with you. Definitely the bright side of my day. Love you, Shiva.
Thanks, Suzy.
Bye, Kara. Love you. Bye, Hannah Banana.
Bye.
Thanks, Suzy. Love you.
Love you, Sarah. Bye, Em. Bye, Sedgwick. No, look at your dog. Bye, Em.